issues with the mixed reality not really working properly for some reason. But yeah, seems to be working now. Yeah, so I'm Robert, and for anyone that didn't see the video before, I'm working on a project called RealFit this, which is a virtual reality home exercise application for giving you kind of varied full body workouts. And I'm using these weekly kind of videos to do some testing of the progress, and I'll basically just do a 15-minute workout. There's only one workout that I can do with this at the moment, and I'll just be looking out for the usability issues right now, the technical issues, figuring out what to sort of work on to improve it. But yeah, okay, without further ado, I shall enter into RealFit. So this is a different level. So Path, who's been making the different levels, the different environments. This is one of the environments that he's made, kind of a castle where, yeah, I was trying to mess around a bit with the lighting yesterday, and it's not totally. There's still a bit more iteration that needs to be done there, but I needed to get some kind of shadows in. But yeah, this is just a bit different than the space environment, so I'm going to select my profile again. I'm scared to switch. I should be able to switch it and turn off mixed reality temporarily, so I can show you behind me, and you can see the menu to the left now, which doesn't show up on the mixed reality point of view. So yeah, I'm going to choose workout, choose this 15-minute workout. I'm going to put the mixed reality camera back on. Is that okay now? Yeah, still working. Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Select this one workout. Before I do, I'm going to line up the real world map that I've got by just using the Oculus Reset view. You can't see that from the mixed reality camera, but I just want the virtual map to line up with the physical one. Okay, so that's that. Still, this menu doesn't do anything. You can't preview what's coming up. But yeah, let's get started. So I kind of realized that while I've been testing this, I had made it so that it would skip ahead when it would start the workout, and so it would skip over the first rest period. I realized now that actually that was probably a good thing, because it's not that great to have 40 seconds where you're just kind of twiddling your thumbs at the beginning of the workout. But there's some new stuff here compared to last week. There's a timer which shows you how much progress, how much time you've got left for the workout, because it was a bit awkward not knowing how much time is left, and you get a clear indication of the rest period. There should be some beeps as well, some audible beeps in a second. So yeah, I can't hear them, but hopefully you heard those, to just kind of indicate when to start if you're not facing forwards. Okay. Yeah, and there's also the counter above when you're doing the actual exercise, which shows you your progress during that interval. I should put this controller down because I don't really need that while I'm doing the intervals. I guess one of the good things about having the controllers actually is that when you have the recording of yourself, then you kind of want to see your hands. I suppose that's the only real reason for having the controllers in your hands at the moment. So I've got the rest period, which is maybe a bit clearer now. Past me. Oh, this is a bit odd now because Past Me was recorded at a different time offset to, because there's now the 40 seconds delay at the beginning, the rest period. He's 40 seconds ahead of me now, so that's a bit odd. Get ready. I'm not ready. Damn it.
I think just like last week, a question just occurred to me as well, but I'm
Yeah.
going to let you.
I might be able to do it during push-ups, maybe. I don't know. It's mainly the cycling on your back. I'm not sure whether I want to try and challenge myself to actually beat my PB while I'm doing one of these recordings, because I think I'm just going to be way too puffed out.
That's sort of, question / comment I was going to make. In order to get your past self into sync with your current self, because your past self represents your personal best, right?
Yeah.
So I think for the good of testing, you have to you have to beat your past self.
Yeah, I do.
So you're in sync. There you go. That's motivation.
Oh yeah. So the next time the recording will actually be correct.
And then it'll be right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many push. We did check it last time, but I can't remember
how many you did. I can't remember now.
Yeah. Maybe I could try. There's no point doing this one though. I get no points for this one. I need to actually implement the tracking for this one.
So can you see the text more in your eye line now?
The get ready. Well, I mean, the orientation of the mat is facing the trainer, like in the T position, then it is generally a bit easier anyway.
Sorry, I did ask you a question. I guess there should just be I'm going to turn your music up. There should just be music for this part, right?
Yeah, this is a good exercise because I definitely need to do some more exercise of my abs.
You know where they are now.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yay, rest.
Yay, rest. These are resting.
These ones are actually
lunges. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a cool environment.
You've changed quite a lot. Well,
it looks quite different to when you tried it.
Yeah, when I tried it, it was really good, but it does look quite different.
Yeah, the shadows are all a bit broken at the moment, but I wanted to try and get some kind of a bit more realistic lighting than there was there before. But yeah, there are these weird lines which don't physically make sense, but I think I understand why they're there. But from the point of view of the fake moon, it doesn't see all of the walls. So some of the lighting, some of the shadows are a result of that. And the flames are kind of cool.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh, I don't feel like I pushed myself with those squats, so I'm not going to beat my PB. Oh dear.
Does it count if you do extras?
Well,
you're going at your own pace, right?
Actually, since I updated it last week, there should be a little bit more time for doing squats than there was last week. So it might be slightly easier to beat my PB, because I think technically it stopped counting a bit too early before. Get ready. Yeah, maybe I can try and beat my... What was the one that was it the squats or lunges that I was really below my...
I can't remember, sorry.
Oh, it didn't count. It's not... It's not counting my... Oh no!
Go lower.
It's really low. Oh my god! Damn! No, it didn't count that squat.
Lower.
What? So there's a problem where depending on when it calibrates your height. Oh no! Damn! We'll go ridiculously low. Then it thinks that I'm shorter than I actually am. Oh what? It's not counting any of my squats. So yeah, if you're not standing upright at the point where it doesn't tell you when it's calibrating the height, but if you're not standing upright then...
So when does that happen, sorry?
I thought it just did it once at the very beginning, so I would have thought...
At the beginning of the whole, like...
Yeah. Maybe it does it at the beginning of every squat section. I can't actually remember.
I guess you'll find
right
out
now.
when the next slot comes around.
Yeah, that was a bit annoying. Yeah, I want to get it so that I can see myself and have some kind of, when I can see the counts or how many push-ups I've done, I should be able to say, oh,
Not getting your push-ups, you're going to get your push-ups.
I should at least get my push-up count.
You're trying to go really far.
Well, I want my points now because I'm not going to get any squats.
This is a good proof of concept. It's really motivating you to
But it'd be cool to be able to see yourself and see the count. See, I'm going to just burn myself out now, and I won't be able, I've got 8 minutes left. I'm not going to be able to do any more push-ups. Oh, my arms are ready. Yeah.
What were you saying about being able to see yourself?
Well, I want to be able to see that the past me has so far done 7 push-ups, and so if I can catch up, I should be able to.
So you can kind of measure yourself against.
Yeah, more immediately.
Yeah, so not just the pace, but the.
Because I kind of forgot how many, push-ups I did for my PB score so far.
And I guess you can't realistically watch your past self the whole time, so some kind of count would be.
Yeah, something in your view. I mean, anyway, if past self was moved somewhere where you could actually see it more easily, that might be good. Oh man, these ones.
You could perhaps have an indicator above past you.
Yeah.
Like a counter.
Yeah, that would be good. And then maybe move past self, like, just a bit more forward. Towards the trainer.
By the way, every now and again right now it's looking like past self
He's
is looking
just
down on you.
He's looking at me, yeah, like, come on dude, just keep up.
I did way more than that.
Should be able to like point at past self and get him to,
that would be quite fun.
Kind of respond in some way, like shake his head or something.
Talking about having like more interactive elements in the environment, like with the things reacting to music and pace and stuff.
Yeah.
See, this must be the last round, I think.
Yeah.
We've got
6 minutes left.
I think that really helps having that now.
Yeah, that is good actually, yeah. Am I getting the count for the, 700.
Yeah.
So it's just the squats where it's really not counting them. See if I can
Does it take
I didn't count that though.
Does it take separate calibrations for each exercise, like for the lunges separate to the squats, for your height?
Again, I can't really remember if it takes one at the very beginning or one before each section.
Because doing these lunges, you're naturally going lower than you would on the squats anyway, so it may still be the same measurement. It's hard to know. Oh, these squats are next anyway.
Yeah.
Do you reckon with an environment like this, I'm looking at like the shields on the wall and stuff, could you have like some kind of trophies?
Yeah.
For,
like
things you've
for
done
achievements.
well.
Yeah, that would be
And
quite,
you could
quite
like
cool,
place
wouldn't
them
it?
in different places.
Yeah, like at the very top there,
I mean, like different environments, I suppose, lend themselves to different things like that. But,
yeah, because certainly for the space one, that rocket should do something for a big achievement.
Totally
For this one, see, I'm not getting the points for my squats again.
I think it's still where it was, isn't it?
Unless, because it says I've done 17 squats, which
the thing
no,
is,
it's only 18. Yeah, so
you shouldn't really go any lower than you're going. You don't want to wreck your knees.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe that does mean then that it only does the calibration once.
Well, yeah, but I don't know though, because now it's where it really.
Or you were just in the wrong position again.
Calibration is like really. Yeah, well, that clearly needs fixing. How am I going to beat my PB? It's not even counting
I don't think.
Squats. Yeah, so if I can add tracking support for the cycling on the back and fix the squat counts, then I'll be able to smash my PB. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like develop a motivation as well as like doing a workout.
Yeah, I wonder what else should happen on this level. Yeah, you can have trophies on the wall. Something with that chair. Something should happen up there. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a think about it. There could be something in lighting up the torches as you go.
Yeah.
Or
kind of progressively, or they could get like bigger.
Well, and then burn the ceiling down. No. Oops.
I mean, yeah. Some dynamic lighting would be a bit tricky for it to look real, but maybe some of it could work. I mean, my arms.
It doesn't have to look real exactly, as long as it's in keeping with the environment. It's just making me think of, is it some of the puzzles in Zelda where you have to solve things to light up the torches? I think that's what I was imagining.
Yeah, maybe there needs to be some chests, like in Zelda when you open a chest, like in here. You can have chests.
You're going to earn rupees for different exercises.
Yeah.
Might have to watch your copyright on that.
I think there's quite a lot of games where really.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Zelda wasn't the first. Maybe if we just play their tune, that might be going a bit.
It might be getting turned off. Yeah, you've got to do tracking for this.
Yeah.
It's like the one that's the hardest.
And it should be pretty. Yeah. I think it should be easy to track because there's a really obvious, like, side to side move of the head. It's not fair that past me has finished this already.
Yeah, sticking around.
He's just, resting,
It does look like he's impatiently waiting for you to finish, like staring at the clock. Hey, rest. Oh, so have you got one more round to go? Oh no, just lunges.
Well, I guess.
You just got lunges,
I'm not sure which is the first one. So it's lunges the last one.
I think it must be.
And I don't know. Maybe the timing, the counter might not be that well lined up. I'm not totally sure.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, it probably is about right.
If you're going to start at 1 minute.
Yeah, it's about, Do
you have a rest built in?
It's 40 seconds
it's 40
for each, the rest and the workout. So.
Oh, you're not going yet? I mean.
Oh, whoops.
Yes.
Too soon.
Yes, 53. No, there we go. You got, no, you got your countdown. Look at your countdown. 35.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh no, that's actually.
That's my countdown.
I thought the clock on the right.
That's weird though. Yeah, it's a bit. There's obviously it's not perfectly lined up the way that it counts out because it's saying that I've only got 20 seconds left,
and that one says
saying it's got 30 seconds left. Yeah.
So you can choose.
Because I think it's because there's a bit of extra time at the end where it's like you finish it and I don't know. It doesn't do anything at the end when you're finished, but there is at least a small amount of time associated with that after you finish your workout.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds, and I think, because I've been messing around with the display of the rest period, where it used to say at least finish, it doesn't say anything now. So
Oh, okay. Oh.
But okay, so that was,
Well, that's still to do.
Cool. Past me disappears in a way that feels kind of a bit sad to just have it disappear. It should get you to sort of wave bye to your past self at the very end, just so that you'll have the recording of yourself waving back as well. I don't know.
That's nice. I like
So
that.
I don't know. There's nothing. I can look at the history. If I take it into the first person view temporarily, because otherwise you can't see this menu, but so you can look at your workout history. But we did look at this briefly last week, and it's still, there's nothing changed here. I guess I didn't beat my PB because that's probably
today.
Oh, that's today. 96. That might actually be the same as my PB.
It's all those extra push-ups.
Yeah, I've done loads of testing ones, score 0. I should just not have it save anything with a score of 0. Yeah, there's way too much testing runs. I thought at one point I did make it so it didn't actually keep those. And obviously, yeah, anyway, this is a ridiculous interface because, yeah, so 93, 95, yeah.
Alright, so you did do
93, 95. Yay!
Oh, cool. Hey, well done.
Yeah.
So I guess then next week your
Yeah, it will be lined up, except that I was going to fix the timing, so it will be now behind by 40 seconds. Or, you know, something similar. I guess I can just quickly show you that there's this My Profile section, which I didn't look at last time.
Oh, yeah.
This would just let you essentially log out and delete any data that's on the device. And if you hit that button, then you'll properly delete your profile. And so you'd have to, you know, sign up again with your email address. Again, I'm not going to do the sign up process this week, but maybe next week. I don't know. Maybe next week I could run through what the sign up process is like in VR. Cool. Okay. I guess
got some things to think about for next week.
Yeah, I think the list is still growing faster than things are getting implemented. But yeah, pretty happy with this level. Good job, pal. And I guess next week we can try out the underwater level.
There's another one, isn't there? Yeah. Hold on, look at that menu again. What have you got? So value.
Blank will disappear. That's just a testing one, which it doesn't actually load. It will crash if I select that.
It's quite intriguing though. Blank environment. It's just blank.
In the void, exercising in the empty.
Minimalist workout environment.
Yeah.
So value.
Yeah, these are test buttons for functionality for having online group workouts, either with you know, random people or with a private group of people, where you would you know, arrange a kind of name for the group and then have people join that at a certain time. In terms
of the environment, so yeah, you've got underwater and also valley.
Oh yeah, so I can quickly. Valley is like the first environment that we made for just first testing out the whole thing. Space is the one that we did. Oh, I can show you what you know, what we weren't able to see last week. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to walk into something, but I can't peek behind the debug menu. I mean, yeah, so I guess there's the moving satellite dish, the aerial, there's this rocket, which should definitely take off or something when you get a really good score. And then there's the little flying shuttle that's going around. And I think, yeah, the kind of nebula sort of view is pretty cool in the sky map. Yeah, cool.
I guess you can talk a bit more about that next week.
And I'll save the underwater one for next week. Cool. Okie dokie. Thank you again. Did you already?
I haven't stopped anything, but everything has
gone
I think you need to
right.
come out of them.
Yeah. Oh, let me just put it back into. yeah. Just So at least.
Okay, now we can see you again.
Okay, yeah, thanks for joining, and well, I guess that was all. If you wanted to be able to get in touch with me or ask me any questions, then probably easiest through Twitter at RealFitVR. You can direct message me there, or you can email me at robert@realfit.co. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Cheers.